A big Bitcoin breakout is going to be coming. Bitcoin is almost ready. Still trading below the EMA ribbons, but massive volatility is going to be incoming today with the Trump tariffs, and the stage could be set at this moment. So we are going to need to talk about that exactly in today's update video. What do I expect is gonna happen next? Because we are already off for a great start this second quarter. So as always, let's start off with that short term. And in that short term, Bitcoin has been bouncing back to the upside again after hitting this very important level of support. After creating this bullish divergence, we've been bouncing off to the upside again, running into this level of resistance. Also at the same time, this downtrending level of resistance, these EMA ribbons. So yeah, we have been running into some critical level of resistance. And at the same time, we are about to get some major economic information. First of all, today we're going to be getting new announcements on the tariffs. Then also we're going to be getting the unemployment data this Friday and inflation data next week on Thursday. So yeah, massive economic data is going to be incoming. However, on the tariffs, I do think that it is already mostly kind of priced in the market. And that has been one of the reasons why Bitcoin has indeed been seeing this move to the downside. It has been pricing in the tariffs. I mean, the stock market has also been seeing this correction straight back to the downside, right? It's basically because people have been front running this announcement for the tariffs. People are pricing it in. That is what has been happening. But I do think that because of the fact that it is already mostly priced in, we can easily get a bounce at this current moment. If the tariff data is going to be only slightly better than the expectations, well then the markets are going to be seeing a strong bounce to the upside again. So yes, Bitcoin is getting squeezed in inside of this new consolidation pattern, this symmetrical triangle, getting squeezed in by this downtrending level of resistance, critical resistance we're running into, and at the same time, getting this bounce in for Bitcoin. So definitely forming this level of support, squeezing in right now inside of this symmetrical triangle, and the breakout is going to be inevitable in the coming few days. So the stage is about to be set over here. You need to get ready right now for this massive breakout. It could be happening any moment now, because in that longer term, yes, the trend is about to flip to the upside again. Yes, that global liquidity is about to flip to the upside again. And we are having many more of these signals that we have been having a look into for the past couple of days to the past couple of weeks, right? These bottoming out signals that we want to be looking for these trend reversals back to the upside again. That is what we have been having a look in towards. But in a shorter time frame, I just wanted to be a little bit more cautious because I was expecting more consolidation inside of this range over here. Right now, we have been seeing that consolidation. And when we are going to be seeing this breakout outside of this symmetrical triangle, if we are going to be breaking to the upside, well, of course, we will also be breaking this falling wedge to the upside. And in that case, I think that that next rally higher is going to be getting initiated. So yeah, a very important breakout is going to be incoming over here. If we are going to be seeing a break to the downside, in that case, we can definitely expect some longer consolidation inside of this range, but a break to the upside would definitely be extremely important and a very good opportunity in the market. And yes, I do think that we are about to get some insane volatility in the market because of this data that we are about to get. Also, the data in the Bitcoin market is still looking very bullish. Bitcoin funding rates still trading negative. Very good signal that we want to be buying, because whenever the majority of the Bitcoin traders are trading short, usually this is signaling a local bottom, which we are seeing right now. The majority of the market is fearful. The Bitcoin sentiment is fearful. Very good opportunity to buy. And quarter two is already starting bullish for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, looking very good. We are starting off with a bounce to the upside. Now, I do want to be mentioning, usually with these monthly candles, usually with these quarterly candles, usually we do tend to see a little bit of a wick to the downside first getting formed and then a reversal back to the upside. So do be still slightly cautious of that. We could still see a break to the downside, of course, of this symmetrical triangle. It is just going to be depending on the news that we are about to get today, 8 p.m. GMT. That is the time where it is going to be expected that Trump is going to be making these announcements. Anyways, in that longer term, yes, the Bitcoin MACD indicator has been flipping bearish. We have been having a look into this signal yesterday. watch the video of yesterday if you want more information about that, because I think this is going to be a massive trap. We can easily see some more momentum to the upside, just like, for example, with this Bitcoin dead cross. I also do think that this Bitcoin dead cross is going to be a trap. I also made a dedicated video about this, so make sure to go ahead back to my channel and watch these two videos, because yeah, I think that these two signals are going to be massive traps. Bitcoin is still trading above the legendary support level, looking very good. At the same time, also trading above the 50 weekly moving average, which is our bull market indicator, in my opinion. If we are going to be falling down below, that's going to be the moment where I really want to be flipping cautious. But at the same time as well, literally 0 out of the 30 bull market peak indicators have been getting hit. So it's still a hold for 100% according to this aggregated indication from CoinGlass. And just for your information, at the 2021 bull market top, it has flashed 28 of these signals out of the 30. So it tends to be very reliable, tends to be pretty accurate. Anyways, if you are going to be getting interested in trading Bitcoin as well with this massive breakout that could be coming up or a break to the downside, make sure to be checking out that first link down below, because with that first link down below, you can be claiming $150 completely for free over on Blofin. So be sure to be checking that out. You can be using that free money to open your first trade. By the way, quick sponsor for today's video, Pepe Meme. Make sure to do your own research. If you are still interested in meme coins, this project is looking pretty interesting, in my opinion. They have already raised $3.5 million with their project. They have not yet launched. If you want to be buying their coin now, you can click on this button and you can actually select how much you want to pay and how much you want to buy. And their listing price is a 4x already from the current price that you're buying on. So their listing price is already a 4x when they are going to be launching. So make sure to check that out. Anyways, yeah, it's being followed by some mutual followers, 12 mutual followers, so that's pretty cool as well. It is being followed by some of the industry leaders. If you select the tag for Binance, for example, it's being followed by Binance employees. Also other exchanges like, for example, Coinbase, or big projects like, for example, Ethereum or Sui Network. Now, the airdrop that they will be doing for this game that they're having on Telegram will be worth around $20 million. So that's pretty insane, because there are a lot of airdrop hunters, and because of this, they do have a lot of players over here boosting the stats for their game. They have already raised $3.5 million, and with a 4x, this would be around, listing price $11 million, and that's still pretty low. I mean, for the amount of players they're having, if we should believe their stats, right, on their homepage. And compared to some of the other biggest memes, well, this is still pretty low. $11 million of market cap, still pretty low for such a meme coin, in my opinion. Having a look into their socials, well, it's really undervalued at this moment. So make sure to do your own research. Check it out if you do want so. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to make a dedicated video going over exactly everything about this project. Links down below, so check it out and do your own research. Anyways, let's go further with the content. So today will be a very important day for the markets. Still, I think that the Bitcoin stage is set. It is about to shift the trend to the upside again, because global liquidity is also about to reverse over here. It can happen any moment now. We just need to have a look into more confirmations. We need to have a look when Bitcoin is going to be breaking above this falling wedge pattern, when we're going to be breaking above the Bitcoin EMA ribbons, and these are going to be my confirmations I have been waiting for very patiently in the last couple of days to the last couple of weeks. Ever since actually breaking these EMA ribbons to the downside, I have been talking about this, to be slightly cautious about the Bitcoin price, because we are still going to be trading below it, and I want to be a bit more patient. So still going to be a bit more patient, still going to be waiting for this data that we're going to be getting today. It's going to be very exciting, and in that longer term, going to be waiting for another trading opportunity over here, because I think we are approaching another local bottom, just like I've been saying and doing so at all of these previous bottoms. And like I've been sharing for many times already, I do not think and I do not believe that this bull market is over here already. I think we're going to be continuing, still going to be seeing another rally higher. I mean, we still haven't topped out yet. According to many of the charts, I mean, these corrections are just very normal and very healthy. Also, let me know in the comments down below what you think about the market, if you think that this bull market is already over, or if this is just a normal standard correction. Anyways, with that being said, follow me over on X to stay up to date about every single market development. Like today's video, subscribe to my channel, and guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.